Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NHL hockey previews and predictions today for Tuesday. It is March 19th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Ruby Tuesday. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Raymond Report Sports Betting Tip Sheet, where each and every day we learn about value, percentage play, performance cycles, player availability, and we use a strict money management system. Come and check out the Raymond Report today, and if you scroll down to the bottom, you get 10 of my top sports betting tips, and all you got to do is go to the website, go to Tip Sheet, go to Raymond Report, and come and get those tips today. All right, let's get to the NHL. In fact, we had one free pick yesterday. It was the over in the Calgary-Washington game. Had to sweat out that little overtime, not overtime, but the empty netter at the end with a couple of minutes left, but we did get the win. But we'll kick it off tonight at TD Gardens, where the Ottawa Senators taking on the Boston Bruins as a big road dog in this one. In fact, Ottawa got spanked last game against the Canes, 7-2 here in Ottawa. And tonight, Boston, a minus 222 favorite, 6.5 is the total. And we're going to go with Boston in this one, 3.3 to 2.7, the over-under, landing on 6.09. So we do have this game going under the total. Boston coming in on a 2-game win streak. Pittsburgh Penguins off a 6-3 win last game against the Red Wings, taking on the New Jersey Devils tonight in New Jersey. Minus 125 is the line for the Devils, 6.5 is the total, and we're going to go with the Devils in this one, 3.6 to 2.8, the over-under at 6.5. New Jersey coming in on a 2-game lose streak. Lost a tough one Sunday against the Vegas Golden Knights. They're now on a 2-game losing streak, 3-7 straight up in their last 10 games. And for Pittsburgh, their now last 3 games have gone over the total, but Pittsburgh, they're struggling, 3-7 last 10. All right, good game tonight in Philly, where the at the Wells Fargo Center, where the Flyers are going to be a home underdog against the Toronto Maple Leafs. $1.33 is the line, 6.5 is the total, and we're going to go with the Buds in this one, 3.6 to 2.8, the over-under at 6.58. So we do have this game going over the total. Toronto has a 60% chance of winning, and Philly's now on a 2-game losing streak. All right, great game tonight at Madison Square Gardens, where the Winnipeg Jets, coming off that 6-1 victory over the Columbus Blue Jackets last game, taking on the New York Rangers, who had a good, easy time on Sunday against the New York Islanders. 5-2 was the final in that one. Tonight, they're a $1.20 favorite around 119, 120. 3.1 to 2.5, the over-under, landing on 5.63. So we do like the Blue Shirts to beat the Jets. And looking at Winnipeg, they are 6-4 straight up and on the puck line last 10, and their last 3 games have gone over the total. Columbus Blue Jackets taking on Detroit Red Wings. The Red Wings need to get back in the victory column because they're now 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games. They're a 164 favorite tonight. 6.5 is the total. We're going to lean with Detroit. 3.5 to 2.9, the over-under at 6.47. But you know what? You might want to consider Columbus on the puck line. They're one of the better teams this year in the puck line. 6-4 straight up last 10. But they'll be in revenge mode to make sure that that 6-1 loss that happened last game against Winnipeg doesn't happen tonight at the Little Caesars Arena. All right, the Islanders off that 5-2 loss to the Rangers, taking on the Canes, who had their way with the Ottawa Senators here on Sunday. 7-2 was the final. Tonight, we do like the Canes, 3.1 to 2.8, the over-under at 6. We like Nashville over San Jose, 3.4 to 2.6, the over-under at 6.07. Hey, don't look now, but San Jose, yeah, they're still bad. 4-game losing streak, 1-9 in their last 10 games. The game of the night, maybe, in St.Louis at, remember it used to be the old Kiel Center, but Enterprise Center now is Colorado taking on the St. Louis Blues, and we do have the Avs winning 3.3 to 3.38, the over-under. Actually, you know what? No, we got the Blues winning here. Look at that. 3.38 to 3.35 for St. Louis. St. Louis 6-4 straight up in the last 10, and look at that. They're on a 4-game win streak, so you know what? If you like upsets, this could be your upset of the night with the St. Louis Blues. Edmonton Oilers taking on the Montreal Canadiens. Every time the Habs are in Edmonton, man, it's like a home game for them. A lot of Habs fans in Edmonton. And tonight, they're going to be a 385 favorite. I had the Oilers at minus 244 in my value index. So we're going to lean with Edmonton tonight. 3.5 to 2.7, the over-under at 6.28. And Montreal on a 2-game losing streak. They are now 3-7 straight up in the last 10, while the Oilers losing their last game to the Avalanche. 3-2 was the final, and both teams playing on 2 days rest. Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yep, I can say that's the game of the night. Minus 132 is the line. 6.5 is the total. And we're going to go with VGK in this one. 3.5 to 2.8. The over-under is 6.39. Tampa Bay, though, I'm telling you, this is a team you want to watch out. Anytime you got a team like Tampa, a lot of older veterans on the team this time of year, you want to give them a nod. I think Tampa Bay is the play here tonight, guys. All right, Buffalo taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Minus 192 is the line. 6.5 is the total. Buffalo, they're rough. They're a tough team to read. You know, they stink the joint up one night, and the next thing you know, they're winning 6-2 against Seattle on the road. And tonight they're facing a Vancouver Canuck team who's trying to really get back that momentum they had in January, February. They're 5-5 in the last 10. They're 192 tonight, and I do have the Canucks winning 3.6 to 2.8. The over-under at 6.5. We have the Ducks taking on the Wild. We got Minnesota winning 3.2 to 2.8. The over-under at 6.15. Anaheim riding a 6-game losing streak. And your final game of the evening, the Kings taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. I got the LA Kings winning 3.1 to 2.5. The over-under at 5.69. LA 5-5 straight up in the last 10 off a 4-1 loss to the Dallas Stars, while Chicago off a 5-2 win against San Jose. They are now 4-6 in their last 10 games. All right, there you have it. That is the NHL roundup. A lot of games tonight in the NHL. Make sure to use the Raymond Report tip sheet to get all the information on all the games. All you got to do is go to dashboard. You can get the premium tip sheet, or if you want to get the tip sheet light, this is the Raymond Report light. The thing I like about the light version is if you scroll down to the bottom, you get some really good stats and trends. In fact, look at this. When you got any NHL road favorite, total 6.5 after a conference game coming off a loss, and they allowed 5 or more goals against last game, which Toronto did. They are 13-3 straight up in their next game, and Toronto off that 5-4 loss to Carolina on Saturday night. They were 4-2 winning that game late in the Carolina tied and won in overtime. All right, have yourself a great Ruby Tuesday. I'll see you back here on a Wacky Wednesday. Cheers.